told this story on the 12 Days of Thoughtness, right?
Whew.
And I was so there was this chick. For those of you who are porn aficionados like me, you remember a girl named Eve Lawrence, right?
That sounds familiar.
This chick looked just like Eve Lawrence, right? Like identical. I was like, damn, she's bad. And so, sometimes when chicks are too bad on the internet, you're thinking like, oh, they use fake pictures or whatever.
Yeah.
But my homeboy, the King of Antigua, he was already there, right? So War Starter is already there, and he's like, and this was 2006. This is before Google Maps, right? Bro, I was using MapQuest to get there. And, if you made one wrong turn or there was a construction, you just
pointed it out and shit.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there like this. I'm like, okay, I'm on. So he's calling me. He's like, yo, Drexel, where the fuck you at? I'm like, bruh, this is Camelot. I wound up at a church. I'm sitting there like, I have no fucking clue where I am. I'm in Eden. I was in Eden Prairie. I go, I'm at a church, and I described. He goes, oh, I know exactly where you are. He came and got me, bro. We went over there, and I'm gonna tell you what. This is a pro tip for all you ladies. Stop saying you can take big dick if you can't take big dick. Okay. I show up there, Camelot, and this bitch had the audacity. She talked a big game at first, right? And she's bad. She was in white. I think she was in white or blue. Yeah, white lingerie, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, she's bad. And she had the fake tits. She had the look, right? Her husband was a beta cuck. He looked like a trust fund kid. One of those.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, one of those. And so I'm sitting there like, okay, this is gonna be good, right? I tried to smash this chick. I don't even think I got 2 pumps. She was like, oh, wait. Let War Starter go first. I'm like, so I'm sitting there basically taking pictures, right? Until it's time for me to jump in, right? You tag your bro in and you smash. Bro, my man busted on this chick's fucking huge tits. This dude jumped up and licked up, man. Oh. And very common in the cuck community is that you're going to hear them say, we're looking for a bull, and like my sub or my sister, he cleans up or he wants to. I'm like, no. Dude, I left the lifestyle in terms of like dealing with couples on any form. That was back in 2006. 2008. January 2008 was the last time I ever did. I was like, I'm done, because the dude was we were talking about this. I said, these dudes are actually gay. Like, because if the dude were 100% heterosexual, right? And he just goes, I just have this fetish for watching dudes smash my chick. That's like a little weird, but you're like, hey, if it's a hot chick and you're giving me consent,
it's like watching porn almost.
Yeah, it's like watching porn. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever, right? Because you're there to do a job, right? But once it started getting into the dude's wearing lingerie, he's got his dick and balls in a cuck cage, he starts saying weird shit, or he's like barking out directions, like he's a director, like, oh yeah, she likes to.
Bro. And then he wants you to finish on him because he says it's good for his pool.
Yeah, it's good for his skin. No, it's not good for anybody's skin, bro.
What happened to the normal cucks? Just sit in the corner. Just sit in the corner, bro. You're not sucking me off to finish.
Hey, Camelot, bro. When they started coming with the snack trays, right? When these dudes start coming with the snack trays, I'm not gonna lie, man. War Starter, I ran through the entire suburbs, right?
Yeah.
We ran through a disturbing amount of housewives, right? Disturbing amount. And for those who don't know, I want to let me give a special shout out to my girl, Mama Vic. I was talking to her before I went to the gym today. Mama Vic is a great source of destroying the narrative of the 1950s was this perfect time and nobody did anything wrong. She will fucking catch you lames up to speed, okay? The hoes were hoes back then too. Did you hear about that milkman who had like 800 illegitimate kids?
No.
Yeah, Google it.
That's like
no bullshit. He has like 800 kids in the world. Like, so you know what that means? The men were at work, the women were sitting at home, mailman and milkman, and they were just run, and they were raw dogging all these hoes back then.
Yeah.
Right. And of course, the guy raised the kid as his own. Oops.
God, dude, could you imagine? And it goes to I'm sure that statistic of 70% of people cheating is accurate, and it probably hasn't changed much throughout.
I think it's higher. I really do think.
That's for damn sure.
Let me say why I think it's higher.
It's the word they use, Drex, is admit to cheating.
Admit to. Yeah. I was going to say
30% of people that are, I just kissed him, or he just put it in once and came. It technically was.
Yeah, there's some shit going. Well, so here's my issue though. So when it comes to like the nature of cheating and all that, right?
Yeah,
women are always going to cheat more because accepted it.
He already knows. Well,
if you imagine you've seen those Tinder experiments, right? A girl gets on Tinder and pretends to be an average guy, and she's like, I get no hits, I get nothing,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
You're the most basic looking chick you've ever seen can go on Tinder right now and get 500 messages, right?
Yep.
So women are always going to make for the better cheaters for a few reasons. Women lie better than men, they deceive better than men, and they have more access to random
Ease of
feeds.
access. Yep.
It's the ease of access. So this whole thing about like, oh my God, men are terrible, they cheat. And I'm like, bruh, go into any girl's phone. It's all kinds of pictures, videos. They're giving sloppy toppy in random bathrooms. I know what you hoes do. And I'm going to tell you something right now, Camelot. I had this conversation with Legal Mindset, right? I said, I'm going to tell you one of the main reasons why I left the dating market forever.
Yeah.
When you're the side dude for so many bitches, it warps your mind, right? Because what you said earlier, right? Every other chick is like, oh yeah, I'm actually in a relationship. I'm actually dating, or I'm actually married. Eventually you're like, it can't be all of them, right?
Yeah.
All of y'all can't, because the single ones are the ones that tell you they're on head meds. I don't know if you noticed this. The single ones are on the head meds that openly express it, right? I'm crazy. You're like, oh shit. If she doesn't say that, they're all married. All the ones who are not popping pills in front of you, they're married.
Yep.
Or in a relationship, right? So you were like, you kind of have this thing where you're like, is there any like actual single women? And then you realize the single women, you're just another dude to them, right? Just they go on their phone, text, whoever has the best dick and isn't a douchebag, he gets to smash. So you're like, oh, you hoes got body counts in the thousands? Okay, that's cool. All right, I'm out of the game.
Yep.
Peace out.
You know what's heartbreaking is, I've been going to cons for years. I've been traveling for years. And I'll always meet up with people that I know from maybe the creator community or maybe another community. And obviously there's always a bunch of women there, right? And to be a successful creator as a woman, you have to be somewhat attractive, I feel like.
Agreed.
That goes hand in hand. And I'll meet up, and this has been years, by the way. And I'll hang out with these women, and I know they're with somebody, and they don't give a. They'll take one shot and they'll come sit on my lap and like start sucking on my ear and shit. And I'm like, what are you doing? And they're like, what's your room number? Can I come to your room? And I'm like, dude, this has happened like 7 times in the last 3 years with women that I will never name, but the women that I know, they're in relationships that people know. Everybody in the chat probably knows, and they're doing this shit. And I'm like, damn. And now look, I have smashed half of them. Don't get me wrong now. I'm not a dumbass. I don't wear the chastity thing on my balls. It's free. It's ready to smash them pissers. All right. I don't hold back. But I'm just saying that, like, God, they're all they don't care. And
they don't. You know what? And you know what, though? And more power to them. Because look, I have different Indians. I have a Native American Indian coming up for a gangbang who's married. Shout out to her, by the way.
Yep.
And I have a red dot Indian. So we got the red dot, we got the feather, right? Both of them, I got gangbangs set up when they come back from their respective trips, right? And my thing is this, Camelot. I truly believe I'm doing a service. You know why? Because somewhere out there is a beta male who pays all of her bills, who does all the right things that society told him to do. Yep. And I'm like this, you're a sucker, right?
Yep.
Don't blame me. I don't know the dude. Right? Don't blame me.
Yeah.
Why did you get married? Right?
But you're doing the service because they're going to stay in their happy relationship.
They're going to stay in their happy relationship.
You gave her 6-month need for getting smashed.
Oh man. Oh, Camelot. These wives, bro, they are literal perfection. They do everything. Right? Like single chicks have like all these rules. You know where the rules come from? Because they're still looking for a man to lock down. So they're like, I can't tell him that I like DP. I can't tell him I like to get fisted. I have to pretend. Married women don't have to pretend. They're like, yeah, I got a guy that pays all my bills. That's a cuck. I cucked him. So now I'm out here. And here's the thing. They always have friends, right? You plow these married chicks, and if you dick them down good, they go tell their friends.
Yep.
I love it. Look.
Yes, and they're laid back too. So
they're laid back. That's so great.
Dude, they're afraid of offending their husbands or their boyfriends. I've had girls come over and they've been in an 8-9 year relationship with this guy. And they'll come over and they'll be like, dude, I want you to slam my asshole because my boyfriend doesn't know. Like, I'm scared to tell him. Like, I don't. Yep. He's just,
I can't tell him my kinks, right?
right. Yeah. And she's like,
Oh,
so just, I need you to just slam it.
yes.
And I'm just like, all right, I'll just slam it. And I'll slam it. And I do. And like, dude, it's wild as hell. It really, really is. Bill Sotheby says, I agree with you and Drex. If you're not in a relationship, there's no more wrong than hooking up with a married woman. No, you're not cheating. She is. Dude, I completely agree. Now, I don't really look for it or anything like I used to. If I did, like, I almost reveled in it because I was an ex-husband and I was kind of jaded and kind of punishing myself in my mind. I don't look for it now, but I also don't. If a girl's sitting there in my bed and she's like got her drawers off and she's like, oh, by the way, I'm married. I'm like, well, oh, by the way, you an oatmeal cream pie now.